Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. This is a reading for my 30 subscribers for Thursday, the 17th of March. I have a little bit of a message to bring to you today. I'm having the feeling that there may be one or two or more of you out there who are quite afraid, maybe afraid's the wrong word, but hesitant to show someone or a group of people who you really are as a person. There's an air of nervousness, an air of embarrassment. Maybe you are meeting someone new for the first time and you feel as though everything has to be perfect, that maybe you are watching every word that you say. Maybe you have invested in the idea of the development of this relationship, whether it's to do with work or in a personal relationship. It's almost as if, and I'm going to swear, you don't want to fuck it up. Now, if that's you, you must remember that who you are is who you are. If someone doesn't like you for who you are, they will soon find out who you are anyway. And if someone doesn't like you for who you are, then they're not your kind of person. Be you. Do you. Do not be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to show the morning face, if you like. And I always say to people, I mean, this is one of my long-standing jokes. Sounds arrogant, I know, but I do get asked out on dates, and people always say to me, "Oh, you've got beautiful eyes, blah blah blah, yeah, and you're pretty and all that, and you're good looking for your age and all that." And I always say, this is my reply every time: looks fade, looks fade, and then all you are left with is who you are. And if who you are is inauthentic and ugly inside, then no amount of makeup and hairdos and pretending to wake out of bed already fully made up, pretending that that's what you really look like in the morning, is not going to cut it. Be you. Do you. Be the authentic you. And if people don't like you for that, then you won't be wasting your time any longer on someone, and you will end up being pushed towards someone who just likes you for who you are, what you look like, what your opinions are, what you have to say, what's in your heart. We live in a world where what you have and what you look like seems to be the most important thing for other people. No, that's not what we're here. It's not what we're here to do. Looks fade, and all you are left with is who you are. So be you. Don't waste your bloody time faffing and preening and trying to look and sound and be perfect, because you're not perfect. None of us are perfect. Be unashamedly you. So, here endeth the lesson. I'm in a good mood today. I'm doing this tarot reading earlier than I have been over the last couple of days, because I do have a student later, and I have been teaching most of the day, so I wanted to get this done so it could be converted properly, so that it can go on to YouTube, and then I can forget about it. Now, there are 4 I've got them all face down, so I don't know what the pictures are on them, and I am just going to wave my hand over them and feel for the heat. Which one? None of them. Marvellous. Start again. So let's get a flyer then, because I know when there's a flyer it's woo, there we go. Justice. Libra. We've got Libra. We had Libra. I was thinking Libra yesterday. It's possibly not Libra. It possibly is an air sign. Possibly I'm addressing Libra, or I'm addressing someone with strong Libra in the chart, or I'm addressing someone who has a very strong sense of what is and is not fair. Right. So you ask yourself this question. If someone was presenting themselves to you and they weren't entirely perfect and they didn't watch the P's and Q's, and you liked them anyway, you are being fair. You are making a fair judgment. By trying to present yourself in a uber perfect way, you are not being fair to yourself. There is no justice in trying to present yourself as nothing more than perfect. Because you are doing yourself an injustice. As whenever you are presenting yourself as perfect, you are giving other people a false sense of who you are. And none of us can keep that kind of thing up. None of us can keep that kind of thing up. It's a waste of time. It's time to start being fair with yourself. She's looking in her reflection. She's smiling at a reflection that is looking back with a look of disdain. So she's all perfect here, but the real person underneath that isn't as beautiful, has a dark side, will tell it like it is, isn't all sweetness and light. Be who you are. Be authentic, because if you don't, you are not being fair to yourself. This is really important. It's really important. Why do I feel really animated today? I'm not wazzed out on coffee or anything like that. I just feel really full of beans today. And I have no real reason for it. Ooh. This is Libra. We have now the Empress. The Empress, right, rules Libra and Taurus. This is Libra. This is Libra. Or someone who has very strong Libra. Might be Libra rising. You might have Libra moon or whatever. But you have a very strong sense of what is just and what is fair. And you do make fair judgments on other people. But you're not being fair on yourself. It's time to become the goddess that you are, with the punch and the stretch marks and the wrinkles and everything else, and know you are enough. Listen, if I didn't pluck my chin every night, I would look like Brian Blessed. It takes 30 minutes for my face to snap back into position every morning when I wake up. I'm 55, for Christ's sake. You know, I can't look 21 all my life. I'm great. I love it. Yeah, there are things about me that I would like to change, but it's time to accept it. And it's time to be prepared for other people to not accept it the way it is. You are. You already are all there is. You already are worthy. You already are enough. I think this follows on from yesterday's reading. Someone perhaps has lost a relationship or has found themselves on their own, or has been on their own for a time, and there's a loss of confidence there, and you have this false assumption that in order to find people in your life, whether that's friends or a relationship, you've got to somehow smarten up and become, you know, the catwalk model. Don't kid yourself on. You're already beautiful. Don't pretend that you don't match. Don't pretend, or don't tell yourself that you're not enough, because you are already enough. And if people don't view you as enough, that's not your shit, it's theirs. And we have the Nine of Wands. Someone here is putting up barriers. Oh, I don't look good enough. Maybe I need Botox. Oh, I need to be sweetness and light, otherwise they might not like me. I better not swear because they might think that I'm a horrible person. I'm going to have to put on this persona of being who I am not. None of it. Because if I don't, and that persona is a barrier. It's a barrier between you being the goddess, embracing the goddess that you are. It's not just for women this, I'm talking to men too. So it's not gender specific, the god or the goddess, if you like. It's about seeing yourself for who you really are, this beautiful being that has physical flaws, that isn't the most, I don't know, doesn't fit the current supermodel that everybody's go-to look. Doesn't matter. If you are trying to be something and look like something that you are not, you are putting up barriers. And those barriers that you are putting up are barriers between you and the people or the person that is going to be important in your life. You're wasting time with people who aren't important. Because the people who are important in your life, the people who love you, even if you look like bloody dog shit, first thing in the morning, your hair's all over the place, and you've got some flipping pubes sprouting out your chin, they'll love you anyway. They'll see the funny side, but they'll love you anyway. Then there's no barrier. It's about authenticity. It's really important. Authenticity is really important. Really important. It seems to be feeling more and more important as we seem to be going on in this year. There seems to be a lot of shit going on. Untruths being told, and pretending to be someone you're not is just like telling an untruth. And the card we've got out is new life, number 39. This is somebody waking up to a brand new day. I mean, this is a theme, isn't it? It's a theme. This has been going on for the last few days. Leap of faith. You know, come to the edge. Wake up. Wake up. You are already all that. 39 is a 12, one is a 3. It's about cooperation. It's about being cooperative with yourself. Right, number. Why am I looking at 3? 39. There might be something in that, actually. What's number 3? I'm going to look at what number 3 is. Between worlds. And that's, we've had this card before. Between worlds. Stepping out into a new day. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me. and I'm feeling good. That's the one. Right, number 39, new life. Let's do this. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is the time of good fortune. Relationship message. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with sweetness and vibrancy, only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. You have every reason to be optimistic right now, as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It is as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. So that is where the feeling of excitement's coming from then. Maybe, yeah, we are about to do a bit of spring cleaning. Feels like spring cleaning. Fabulous. So let's have a postcard from Spirit and see if I can get this under 20 minutes. Because we all know I can talk till the cows come home. Okay, we have, oh no, too many. Okay. Now we have one. That one. That one. No. That one. Okay. Listen up. Dear wonderful you. Oh, that's a new one. Intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you. Not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. Told you. It's time to reveal the cool. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you, without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. So, don't be afraid to be who you truly are, because who you truly are is magnificent. Have a brilliant Thursday. Be kind. and shine bright. See you soon. Bye.